Welcome back to Interview Ninja Step 84. We're going to help Corbin with building up his resilience because he's got this important Skype interview tomorrow, helping him getting the words right. And we discuss the need for a strong close. And in order to create that, we're going to deep dive into what his real inner beliefs are. I hope you can see where this is going and why I am doing it. The 7 steps to Ninja are: 1. Discover your inner strengths that are there already. 2. Realize your value and capability compared to others. 3. Believe that you are good enough and deserve success. 4. Project who you are clearly and with well-chosen words. 5. Anticipate challenges and unexpected events. 6. Show you have strength under fire and enjoy doing it. 7. Show you are a purposeful but adaptable person.
I will return to student role.
Okay. But willing student with capability.
Yes.
Yeah. So you're more than just a schoolboy. You're a hunter for knowledge.
Yes.
Committed.
I need to sound enthusiastic.
Yes.
I need to not... I don't want to sound like I already know how great I am. I want them to bring the greatness out of me.
So I'm going to sit on the other side of that table and I'm going to ask you the question. And you can either talk to me or you can talk to the camera. All right?
Yeah.
I'll do a teeny bit of background to it. So Corbin, thank you for coming. I've enjoyed meeting you. As you know, there's quite keen competition for people who want to come on this course. So is there any last thing you'd like? And I like your music and I like your commitment. So is there anything else you want to say to me about why we should choose you to come on this course?
Okay. I'm really bad at the role play thing, 1-to-1. But how do I even start this? This is my nerves getting the better of me. I hope it doesn't do this tomorrow.
Is it because it's me? Is it because it's on
camera?
No,
it's because it feels very pre-generated. It feels
inauthentic.
I don't know.
Artificial.
I don't know how I would. I don't think it would come out in such an unnatural way for me.
Right. Well, I'll tell you what we'll do.
But what I want to understand is the purpose of me finishing the interview like this would be to show that I'm enthusiastic, right?
It's to get the gig.
To get the gig.
Yeah.
So what I'm really trying to say is, because I would have just had a whole interview previous to this, if I say I want to fulfill my potential under the guidance of your teaching, and that's where I feel like I can be best, isn't that the type of stuff that I would have just said in my interview?
No.
Do you think? It feels like a one last solid, like, trying to hit it home type thing. Does that make any sense?
We're talking about a strong close.
Yes. I suppose that's not a bad thing. I don't want it to sound... I want them to think that I genuinely want to be on this course. I don't want it to sound fabricated. I want it to feel like genuine enthusiasm.
So the bottom line is you don't want to rehearse.
No, I do.
A strong close.
I do. I totally want to rehearse a strong close. I don't know what to say in my strong close.
So you're going to make it up as you go along once you get there?
No, but I just don't know.
What's the alternative?
I'm struggling now with on the spot. You give me what I need to say. I want it to be authentic, but in that case, I do need to think about it.
All right.
What am I trying to say? I want to fulfill my potential under the under the guidance of your teaching.
I believe. So it's about belief and feelings.
No, I believe that
and confidence and
this is
so many things.
I believe what? This is the course that I
don't know, Corbin. I don't know what you believe.
I am forcing a moment of truth on Corbin. I've hit him twice with strong challenges about not wanting to prepare or rehearse. He has to find his inner truth. I know it is there, and I'm going to suggest where it is, but it is essential that between us we get it right, and he really feels it. I hope you are in a position to reach out for help to somebody who loves and understands you. Friends are great, especially if you can find a friend who's in a similar situation. And parents, of course, if you're lucky enough to have them, are always really, really keen to help you. But have it be someone you respect and value their opinions, and together you can find what it is you really want to say in those last few seconds.
It's you. Only you know why you're
I know,
going.
but this feels like a right or wrong type thing.
It is the right.
No,
or
I
wrong.
know. So
It's an opportunity. It's an exploration. It's helping you decide in your own mind why you're going, what you want from it. It's helping you. Hopefully, it's helping you think about it, so that when you go there, what you do is purposeful and considered. You're not just. I mean, I'm a great believer in improvisation. Well, I am.
I don't want to improv it. I want to say how I feel, what I feel when I feel it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So you want to be authentic in the moment.
I think the thing is, Graham, I think I'd bung up in the interview as well. I just need to. I don't know what I'm.
That's a self-doubt.
After saying I want to fulfill my potential under the guidance of your teaching, I don't know what else I have to say at this point.
Well, don't express it like that.
When he said Graham, it cut like a knife. For months, our relationship has been close, and if you look back, I don't think he's ever used my name directly. I know why it happened. I've pushed really hard, and his inner being feels threatened. But there is a job to be finished, and such is the lot of a committed helper. You just have to suck it up sometimes. I'm going to use belief now, one of the most powerful forces in human thinking. I'm going to help him really understand what he really believes.
Say, I want to be on this course because I believe you can help me achieve my potential, and I would like to make a contribution to the whole course and the people that I'm on the course with. I want to be here because I like being with excellent people, and I want to be part of it.
That's what I want to say.
Is it?
Yes, that is what I want to say.
Okay.
And I don't just want to steal what you said, but that is what I want to say.
Okay.
No?
Yes, no, I said it. I believe it. That's what I would say.
So key things for me there were being around the other musicians.
Fine, great. That's important.
And
it's a tough road to do it all on your own.
Being around other musicians.
I think what we're going to do now is we're going to stop.
Okay.
All right. Now let's just heads up. Let's see the top. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching this. It's been a tough session, but I did that on purpose. It's been
a good session.
It's been nearly 50 minutes. But
I have a solid note of how to use my next week well.
I'm hoping that Corbin will think carefully. He's got this Skype interview, which is an online video type interview tomorrow morning. If he gets through that, then he's looking at a minimum 3.5 hour journey. It's going to cost him, in the end, it's going to cost him 150 quid or whatever to go up to Manchester and back. So it's non-trivial. Is to show your commitment and your interest, having researched what the modules are on the course, and then restating your aspirations. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So be ready for that possible challenge, because there's always gotchas in every situation. I mean, again, just to digress a bit, sometimes people going for really good jobs, they got an introduction through a family member. It's very common. And the people doing the interview, they want to filter out the people who, I mean, there's the thing we were watching, KPMG interviews, where the guy said, oh, well, both my parents are doctors, so they say, why are you here? for this interview to be a doctor. Then he said, well, both my parents are doctors. So that's a kiss of death. You've got to be individually committed. Right, so I'm going to finish this. I will throw in, just for fun, that I travelled back from my last hospital appointment in London with the director of recruitment for KPMG. So the videos we were watching, he was in charge of that whole recruitment process. And I had a very interesting discussion with him. So I think that's a point to close. Bye-bye.
I suggest you will now be somewhere on the scale from, well, that was a waste of time, to, wow, I've never seen anything like it. Watching somebody go up such a steep learning curve and having somebody point out all the key things I can learn for myself by pushing Corbin the way I have just done. I have put personal skin in the game. I think he has the inner strength, and we will have to wait and see, which is going to happen, you'll be pleased to know, in step 85.